Hello, Gentle Peeps. This is Jack Lacy here on Gentle Peeps Creative Studios, and tonight we are here with Alloy. I think there's I don't know which way they are. Alloy band out of Texas, right? Dallas, Texas, East Texas area.
Greenville, wherever around there.
Greenville and that area. Okay, great. So this band was founded in 2007. I know y'all did a couple albums, Black and White and Alloy, right, back in the beginning. And you've had Escape the Fade. And did you have one more since then? Is that right?
40 Feet of Metal.
40 Feet of Metal. Yes, that's the one I was doing today. Okay, I love that one. That was great. You've had those albums. You've had some member changes since the very beginning. So tell us who you are. Tell us, everybody, who you are.
Start down here. T-Dub Smallwood, play the bass.
The bass.
And I'm Matty Iceberg. I play guitar and sing, but I mostly sing.
Okay.
Jeff Newton, drums. Meyer, play guitar.
You play guitar. Okay. All right. So drummer, aren't you the one that like keeps everybody ready in tune, and you're like, you got to keep everybody ready? No. Okay. All right.
No, it's Dave. It's all Dave.
It's all Dave. All right. Very good. All right. So we all like to start out having a nice drink to get our conversations flowing, right? So I'm having my vodka and cranberry. What you guys drinking tonight?
Those Ziggies. Vodka and Sprite, bro.
Oh yes, I love it. That's great. All right. So are y'all? Is this the tour van y'all are in right now?
Absolutely.
Yeah. This
is
the
tour. There's no signal. There's no Wi-Fi signal. So we just parked the tour van at Walmart and came up here after practice and drank a few. And
all right.
Parking. Meet up with you. We got good signal.
So y'all play? Where'd y'all play last night? Y'all play somewhere?
Nah, we're just jamming today.
Okay, just jamming. Where y'all fixing to play at? What's your next venue?
Next up, we got O'Reilly's in Dallas. It's going to be a Halloween show, October 29th. Got a costume contest, bunch of good bands coming out. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I saw that. I think I saw y'all's little flyer on Facebook, right?
And then right after that, the next day on the 30th, we'll be going up to Oklahoma. What is that? Lawton, Oklahoma. We'll be playing up there. I believe we're playing with Signalize. And is Perseus coming
at the rail yard?
Do what now?
Is that the rail yard in Lawton?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So cool. A lot of bands play there. I know Perseus had a good time there last time they were there. I watched them actually playing live when they were there. I watched them from the house. I live in Norman, Oklahoma, so I'm kind of a little ways from there by Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
So,
I was very impressed with Perseus. They were really solid.
Yeah, they're not fabulous, man. I mean, the Jeremy Knight and them guys just throw on a good show. I got to get up and take some good photos of them right off the stage.
I was really shocked because usually wherever we play, we're the heavy guys, and people are like, "Oh my God, you guys are heavy." And I didn't think all the bands at Rocklahoma were gonna be heavy like us. Perseus rolls out, and they're heavier than we are. I was like, "Yeah."
I know it. Y'all got some. Y'all have. So I'm like a huge screamo fan. I like good, like just raw in your face, And I was like, when I heard y'all, I was like, that's what I'm talking about. You got that.
Right here,
yeah. So I got my Sign of Lives. Did y'all hear them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Them good, fun kids.
So nice, dude. So nice.
Yeah.
Just kicked ass. I love talking to the guitar player. Such a nice guy. All of them are really nice. We made really good friends with those guys.
Oh, yeah. So I got them, and I got my Perseus shirt here. And Perseus gave me a shirt there.
Hell yeah.
I got all my patches, all my favorite bands I've listened to over the years.
Now we're gonna have to get you a shirt.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you. Yeah, send me a shirt, man. I want to hang it up here so that way I'll interview other bands. I like to show it off, and then I wear them. Sometimes I wear them when I'm doing out and about because I wear rock shirts all the time. Slipknot, of course, at Rocklahoma 2021.
There. That was cool.
That was a fabulous. I mean, I've seen Slipknot a couple times, and they just amazing.
They don't lie when they say Rocklahoma is the greatest week of your life.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So is it like it's like the Woodstock of the 2021, right? It's closer. I think we're gonna get.
I've been talking about it since I got home.
So
I was talking with pure strangers in Vegas.
Yeah.
As soon as I got home, I went to Vegas with my wife. Anybody that were listening.
So were y'all talking about the time y'all were laid back in y'all's little pool outside your RV there?
Oh, that was Dave. Like a lobster. I'm still
So that was great though. So you're like kicked back in the RV, you're getting the air right. You got to hang out in the pool because it's hotter than fire. 2019, we had, I don't know if y'all were there then, we had tornadoes and
He was there. He was there.
2015 when I was.
Yeah, so it flooded. We had tornadoes. We stayed in tents then, and I was like, never again, man. We got an RV this year.
Every day myself.
Yeah. So very cool. So tell me real quick about what's your top song. So your last album, what's your favorite songs on there?
Ooh, that's everybody's different. Bro.
Everybody's got a different answer. Yeah.
Okay, let's hear them.
All right, Tito, what's your favorite on 40 Feet?
Well, As You Burn.
As You Burn. That's a good one.
That is a good one. I like that one.
Let Me Die. Yeah.
Let Me Die.
A real heavy thrash one we got on there.
Yep.
What's your favorite?
I'm gonna have to go with Show Me because the crowd gets into it and they sing back.
They like it. Yeah. Anytime the crowd sings back to you, that's just
it's an amazing
great feeling. Yeah.
You know, you're just like, hey, can you sing this? And they sing it back.
Yeah, you can't beat that for sure.
It was crazy. The Rocklahoma, get off stage, and Matt was like, dude, there was chicks grabbing my leg and crying. And it was, I don't even know what the hell. It was like an awakening moment.
I think
he's played a lot of shows with us, and that's never happened.
No, people trying to drag me off stage before.
Yeah. And it was a really, really cool thing. Yeah.
So yeah, we definitely got to thank Mark and Tammy from the Raw and Unplugged stage, because they got y'all all together. They got sometimes I told them, I said that our trailer was right there by it, so we were like, even when we were like trying to sleep, we still heard the bands playing. Like 4 a.m, and but it was just right there, and I could almost sit outside my trailer and just watch. But the crowds there, sometimes I felt like they were more energetic, bigger, more full of life, more youth to them than I saw at some of the venues in the main stages. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the bands in the main stages were great. John 5 blew me away. Rob Zombie was amazing.
Yeah, Rob Zombie, bro.
Yeah, it seemed like there wasn't much going on.
Yeah.
He couldn't get them to yell or nothing.
Exactly. But yet at the Raw and Unplugged stage, people were going nuts. Even I think Percy has even talked about people are grabbing up at them. And
they were ready. Everybody was ready to party for sure this year.
Yeah, and it's like, and this is not 3 p.m, 7 p.m. This is 2 and 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So hats off to you guys for going and playing. Hats off to you guys for going and playing that late. We'll
play anytime. You tell us to play. We'll play.
I don't care. Absolutely.
Okay, I'll let you know. I got a big backyard, man. We'll set it up.
You got it.
You got it, brother. You tell us where and when, and provide a little bit of food and some beer.
There you go. All right. So we were talking about, I said my wife's a great cook, so I'll make sure and we'll get y'all down way eat and have some beers and have some drinks. But no, so some great places really right here in Norman and Oklahoma City, that the Blue Note and different places here in Oklahoma City and Norman area to play. And so get y'all shouted out, because I think that eventually my whole thing about doing my interviews is to get you guys shouted out. That way, when it comes time for Rocklahoma, they're always talking about the bands they always have all the time and different people. Let's get some of these new bands that had not been on like even the Deb stage and the Fub stage. Let's get like Sign of Lies, Perseus, y'all. Fist of Rage was on there, right? They were on one of the main stages, and I got to interview them, and Brax Goth is a super sweet, nice guy. And that's kind of what they did. It's kind of like the knowing of people. So let's get the name shout out and get some contacts going, because I think that y'all guys definitely deserve to be on at least nothing else, that stage right there, the one of the canopies over it.
Yeah, I agree.
I think is that the Deb stage?
Yeah.
I think it's the name of that Deb stage. The name of that one.
DEB stage.
DEB.
Roadhouse stage.
Even if we play, still want to play on the campground, man. I still want to play on Raw.
Well, you know what? So this year they didn't have the underground stage because some issues with some sickness. Y'all were supposed to play on that one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so thank God for Tammy and Mark got the other stage set up so people could play.
And let us play their stage. Yeah. We had nowhere to go, and we were like, no, we can't do this. We got to play. I did that. So Dave Cobb's like, we'll play every day. You don't care. We'll play every day. We'll play a couple hours.
We don't care. I was taking.
But so normally the underground stage is huge, right? And so I think it's cool that they were. First of all, I thought it was cool they got underground. They were going to unplug. They were going to have several different stages for people to go to. And then, of course, Underground unfortunately fell through. I know they'll be back because I know that Nick that runs that. Nick will get it back up. I have no doubt in that. But I also think that this year helped Raw Unplugged stage really shine. And I think that's going to just.
I love those people. Those people took us in and made us feel at home.
Yeah. They did.
Yeah. The sound guy was great. The guys running the stage were great. The guys
Mark was great. Tammy.
All of them were fantastic.
Amazing people.
Yeah. And it was professional. It's so professional. I thought I was just blown away how great it was.
What we thought it was.
Yeah.
Because you thought, well, I'm gonna be sitting at the back of a trailer. We're gonna be unplugged, playing acoustical. I had no idea how great it was gonna be when I read about it before we went. And I was like, look, I said we're like 2 spots from the unplugged stage. I said we'll get to hear some regular old music, but no, man, we got blown away. And that night, so all the storms flowed in for a couple hours. They weren't even that bad, but everything shut down. And unfortunately, Mark and them had to shut down too for a little while. But that was my opportunity. I actually got in there and talked to Mark and Tammy, and that's when I interviewed Sign of Lives and Perseus, which you can look on my YouTube, and you can see those interviews also. I actually interviewed Fist of Rage before we went to Rocklahoma, and did him with a Zoom interview like I'm doing with y'all. And hopefully I've got several more bands lined up. They're gonna be pretty cool that I want to shout out eventually. But right now, I'm gonna make sure I put in the description below. I'm gonna put y'all's Spotify. I'm gonna put your I follow you on Instagram, and I got you on Facebook. Make sure I put all those tags, because you know what, you're gonna the way to get out now is through social media, right? There's this you got to take that 10-15 minutes every day to pump out something on social media, and because that's what unfortunately everybody looks at. I'm not just talking about the younger generation, everybody looks at it, but the younger generation definitely checks it out.
Get on the road and record it.
Yeah, we have videos out of everything.
Exactly. So how long ago was the last album?
Oh, when did that come out? Last year, 2020.
Right at COVID, when COVID hit.
Yeah, right after. So I'd say 2020. It was during 2020. For sure.
Well, tell Reverb Nation that they need to hurry up and put it on your page, because they don't have it on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they don't have that. They don't have the new one on there. I'm like, I always look on that, because that's one of my places I go look at music. You know,
we will write a very stern letter to you.
Yeah. So get our new album on there. We want, our new album should be on there. I always look on here. I'm looking on my little notes over here I have, and that was just one of the coolest things ever.
Yeah, no doubt. We didn't even know that.
Is the fact that people can go in there and you have that, the ability for them to go through and find you. And back in the day, you had to play garage bands, and you had to get, you had to pass out flyers, and I'm sure y'all still do a lot of that still. But the ability to get to the further people out there is just amazing nowadays. So
we believe in that 100%. This guy right here, oh my goodness, he stood at the gate and told 20,000 people he loved them, and he was an hour.
Yeah.
We're gonna promote.
Was he wearing an Alloy shirt or something?
Yeah, I don't think he had a shirt.
No, he had overalls with no shirt.
Yeah.
I think I actually saw him. Yeah, I think we walked by him. Yeah.
Hey, this world needs a little more love.
This world needs a lot of love. Yes, no doubt. We love tons of people. And that's why I kind of do this. This is our love of my wife and I love heavy metal. We love rock, and this is my way of doing my love. Is I can't play instruments and I can't sing, but you know what I can do? I can talk. I'm a BSer. I can talk. So it's fun. It's fun for me to get to talk to the bands. I'm a fanboy every time it comes to any bands. I hear, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, I love their music. It doesn't matter if they have 6 fans or 6 billion fans. If I like their sound, I like their music, then I'm gonna be wanting to check them out. And Tammy actually taught me, and Tammy were talking, and we talked about y'all. And I said I heard a little bit of them. They sounded really cool. Unfortunately, I was in a hurry, but then I went back and listened to some of y'all's music, and I was like, oh man, I wish I would have had time to stop and really check y'all out at the Raw stage. The one night, I think I just fell asleep. I think I just crashed out, and when y'all were playing really late that one night. I do have a question though. So who was there back in the time when y'all got to open up for Skid Row and Krokus?
So I was technically there.
He was front row watching us in that show at both those shows.
And then I was the merch guy for those shows.
He actually sold merch for us and was front row at those shows.
Yeah.
So did y'all get to hang out with them or meet them or anything?
Yeah.
I met Skid Row for a couple minutes. They were cool as hell.
Yeah, they were cool.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
That was my Jagerbomb years.
Yeah.
I don't remember much.
Yeah. They don't remember?
But I thought
I remember Rex Brown from Pantera.
Pantera, okay.
I want him to go away. We were playing Hill Devil Hill.
He had security he told security, I'm done with this motherfucker.
That's pretty bad when somebody as heavy metal and as crazy as Pantera tells you to go away, right? That means you are above heavy metal. That is pretty funny. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
a lot of those bands that we all had pictures of, the posters on the walls. We got to play with a lot of them back in the day.
Thank goodness for Trees.
Yeah,
Trees.
Yeah, Clint Barlow.
He hooks us up a lot with National Bank.
Yeah, if you're coming to Texas and you want to see a good show, you got to go to the Trees. Man. Yep, that's the best.
So is that a pub or something? What is it?
Venue? It's like a straight up. I mean, I'm trying to think. That was one of the first concerts that I went to. Yeah, like way back when like Nirvana was still playing. That was like where Nirvana had one of their first like big infamous shows.
Really?
The vocalist Kurt Cobain, he fought.
He got in the fight.
He got beat up by one of the security guys there. Yeah.
Kurt Cobain got beat up.
Yeah, he in Trees, and he hid in a broom closet at Trees and Dallas. Yeah, so
my gosh,
that's how the story goes, of course. But yeah, so Trees has always been like a Dallas staple when it comes to venues. I mean, other venues have come and gone, but the Trees is like where it's at when you go to Dallas.
So I actually lived in Dallas. I lived in Dallas 40 years ago. I can't remember back when I was a young kid, almost 50 years ago. So anyway, long time ago. I'm an old guy. But I know Dallas pretty well. Where is Trees at? 'Cause I don't know if I know it or not.
It was on Elm Street and Deep Ellum.
Okay, Deep Ellum. Okay, cool.
You know where the Bomb Factory is?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
it's right one block over.
Okay, and how long has it been? Has it been there for a long time?
Yeah, it's been there a while.
Been there a long time.
Okay, well maybe I was just stupid and young and didn't know about it when I was there. So
like if you play Trees, you get what, 500 people?
You get about
Trees holds 550. Canton Hall, what's now called
1,500.
something else. It's called 800.
Yeah.
And Bomb Factory holds like 35.
Yeah.
So it's each one of those just progresses up. Yeah.
okay, very cool. So is that where y'all play a lot normally?
Yeah.
Trees?
Played there a few times.
A lot.
Yeah.
Probably I played Trees like 25 times.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. So all the places y'all played in the last few years, what's some of your favorite go-tos are not right in Dallas when y'all have to leave somewhere? Besides Rocklahoma, we know that Rocklahoma was fantastic.
Rocklahoma's number one.
Yeah.
Number one.
Let me tell you, outside of Texas, there's a fantastic rock bar in Colorado called Legends Rock Bar.
Colorado Springs.
Yeah, you're ever in Colorado, you got to check out Legends.
Okay, Legends.
The coolest local bands, and they're all sorts of stuff. You got classic rock, you got alternative rock, you got metal, you got funk music, you got country. They'll play anything there, and they pick good bands to play there.
Randy and Mark, those guys.
That's right. And they take good care of you there too. I mean, I've never had a problem there as going in as a band. They take care of us.
You walk out of their venue and you're looking at Mount Shining.
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful.
Very cool. I've been to Colorado one time, and I went to Denver, and I went to the Red Rock Amphitheater and saw Robert Plant and Jimmy Page. So that's just that little band I saw. You know those guys. I don't know if you heard of them.
It's no big deal.
But that was a good time. So tell me, real quick. So I saw Black Flag. What you got on? What are we representing here?
This old Black Sabbath shirt, bro.
Black Sabbath. Oh yes.
Record store right there.
Ozzy Osbourne. All right.
Hell yeah.
Very cool. Anybody else?
Rocklahoma, baby.
Rocklahoma. He's got the Rocklahoma. Nice. He's been shouting out Rocklahoma since he left, right?
Oh yeah,
that's right.
Oh my God.
We got our parking pass right there for camping.
Yeah, we still have our stuff.
I can't wait to go back.
Yeah. It's gonna be great. I can't wait till next year to see kind of who's gonna be there and if they're gonna have it in May or if they're gonna have it on Labor Day. Before I actually like it. I liked it in Labor Day. I think
I liked it Labor Day too.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I keep watching all the Facebook posts about people which way they like it and which way they don't, and I like either way is great. But I think Labor Day was like fantastic for the weather. It was hot, but I don't think it was blistering hot. Definitely didn't have as many tornado issues.
Yeah, no tornadoes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used the hell out of that damn pool.
Bring a swimming pool and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you get the one from AY Rentals?
We brought our own.
You brought your own? You brought your own water, or they fill it up?
And they filled it up for $30.
Yeah, they filled it up for $1,000. That's pretty amazing. That's a pretty cool deal.
Like the way they had
I want to give
it.
them a
It's
shout
really
out. 'Cause
like pros.
AY Rentals.
so cool to us because we were parked over by the zombie campground where we were supposed to live.
Okay.
My
Yep.
location where we ended up parking.
Right.
So we want to give them a shout out because they moved our porta potty and filled our pull up and everything. They moved all our shit from another campground to our new campground.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
gave
very
us and they didn't charge us a penny.
Yeah.
All right, AY Rentals. I'm not promoted by them. Hopefully, maybe they'll promote me one day. They do promote Adam with Surviving Rocklahoma. Really cool guy. I don't know if y'all got to meet him or talk to him, but he does a lot of great. He's the one that got me interested in doing some interview stuff with Rocklahoma stuff. But he definitely is one of his sponsors, so I still shout them out because we used them too. They came fill up our RV with water several times. No problem. I went and filled out a little paper, and they came during the day and did it, and it was just fabulous. Really and truly, though, I really think you guys are like gonna have to get to that point that they're gonna have to see that y'all are fantastic and get y'all on the bigger stages. But until then, let's make sure that everybody's going and liking their pages.
Yes, sir.
You know, you got the way to get it is get those numbers pumped up, right? Facebook page, like, you know, like the post, watch what's going on. And same thing, you know, on YouTube. Now I saw your YouTube. I was trying to figure that out. So do y'all actually have a YouTube page, or is it a
a little bit of trouble with one of the older ones. We've got a lot of the old alloy stuff, like from probably till 2016, maybe 2017.
Okay.
A lot of the stuff is right on there.
Okay.
And then the rest of it is on. It should be called Alloy Band Official.
That's the one I saw. Okay, that's the one I need to shout out below.
Because the old Alloy Greenville, that one was all the old stuff that basically just got revamped.
So the Alloy Official YouTube is the one I need to shout out below in my description. Okay, so go there like that, because I know as a YouTuber that likes subscriptions and all that is what gets you, you know, shout out further and more people see it. And that's what I'm about, is trying to get people to see some, you know, we all know Slipknot, we all know, you know, Rob Zombie, but do we all know Sign of Lives? Do we all know Alloy? Do we all know Perseus? You know, we've got to get these bands who are, you know, just fantastic and should be shout out. And sometimes record labels and different people like that, they see things maybe somewhere that they don't. And so having more areas that y'all are shouted out is I can't talk, fantastic. I did do a little post on my Facebook and on my Instagram today about that. I was doing an interview with y'all. I was excited, and I'm gonna get this all edited up and add some music and some stuff on there. I'm gonna steal some of y'all's pictures off of Facebook and everything. And
third video for Show Me that's out there.
And then I'm gonna send y'all my address because I want a shirt. just let me know how much I owe you, because I understand everything costs money. So
you're doing this for us, brother. You don't owe us.
Yeah.
We're actually going into the studio in December to start our new record.
Okay.
Like 3 feet more.
Something like that. We haven't decided on the name yet, but for right now, it's 40 feet more metal coming your way. So
where do y'all record at? There in Dallas?
We used to go through what did they call Brad Davis. We used to use Brad Davis out in Commerce. He was a fantastic producer. We're doing something a little bit different this one. We worked with a guy out in Houston, Roger Ramirez. He's got a fantastic studio out there, R&R Studios. We went out there for the first time because he offered to give us like a live stream show.
Right.
So we get up there, he mics all our instruments, has all the camera angles, doing it very professional. He's a fantastic guy. And then he was like, oh, I also record records and stuff. And we were like, well, you know, let's get a single out. Let's go talk to this guy. So we're working with Roger Ramirez. If you're ever in Houston, or if you need somewhere to record, or even if you want to watch some awesome bands, R&R Studios.
Okay, cool. So if they want to get a hold of y'all, like to set up a show or talk to y'all, they just go to alloytexas@gmail.com. Is that the best way?
That's the email.
Or message us through Facebook.
Facebook is a good one.
Yeah, that's the best way,
because we all have access to that one. So
okay. So Facebook Messenger if you got it. If not, then alloytexas@gmail.com. Go hit these guys up and get them on your lineup, because there's so many places that I've gone to that has one band, and I'm like, man, you know what? There was time they could have had 3 bands. So let's get these bands that need to be shout out more, and let's get them on some stages so other people can see them. Because here's the thing: is that so many people at Rocklahoma are like, that band was fantastic. and they wouldn't, you know, they're shouting out your name. That's the first time they've ever heard of you, right? They walked by, they came to the Unplugged stage to drink and see what was going on, and they got blown away by you. I know that I came. There was another band there that was super fantastic. It was a female singer, and my brain just went blank of who they were.
I remember too. That was on the first night we were there.
Yeah, and she did great, you know. And then and y'all did good. And Silent Lies he's up on the speaker playing bass, and then Perseus, you know, of course, they're just amazing as it is. We knew about them before we ever went, and so it's just all these different bands that I just really want to make sure that everybody shouts out and knows. I really appreciate y'all's time. I know that you're very valuable, that y'all got practice and y'all are doing things, and just like me, regular life goes on. So I thank you for taking the time to sit down and kind of talk to me and shout out to the public. Hey, this is who we are. This is what we do. And then they kind of know you as a person, you know. Anytime you go see a band, you get up there and they're like, thank you. Where are we at tonight? We're at Oklahoma. Thanks, Oklahoma. And then you may tell a couple of quick little stories, but then you sing and they love the music, and that's what it's about. The music brings out your soul. But sometimes it's kind of neat just to talk to the people and say, you know what, this is the band. Because later on, you know, one day, I always think about, I was a bodyguard back years ago, and I've bodyguarded many different band members, and my personal time with some of those guys was more fantastic than anything. I love the Eagles. I love their music. I spent a week bodyguarding I can't remember his name now. I just lost his name. Anyway, and one of the guys in the band, and Felder, and he was super funny in person, and it's like you just don't ever see that. So just getting to know some people's personality sometimes is fantastic, and I really appreciate y'all's time. Tell me the names one more time, because I'm not sure I remember everybody. T-Dub.
Herb. Turbo.
Okay, very cool. All right, guys, and like I said again, I appreciate your time. And make sure that you tell your people to go look at Gentle Peeps Creative Studios and watch y'all's video once I put it up. And everybody watching, make sure you go to descriptions below, check out all their pages. Make sure you're liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting, because it helps our channel grow and it helps these bands grow. I appreciate your time. Thanks for coming. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.